I didn't know who he was. He invited me to come to Greensboro. I told him my family will not let me come. I don't know where Tuscaloosa, Alabama is. I never heard of Montgomery, Alabama. I never heard of Atlanta, Georgia. He bought a newspaper and gave me a quarter, and he told me to keep the change. He became my friend because of a tip. But then he came and bought me for that money. He asked me if I would come to Atlanta one day. That he had a church, that his daddy had a church. His church was in Atlanta, and his father's church was in Atlanta, and his church was in Montgomery, Alabama. I told him I didn't know where it was. That was in February. In June of that year, in New York City, he was shot. He was stabbed by a black woman with a pair of scissors. Hey, sir, I'll get off on Columbia Drive. I'll get off on Columbia Drive. That'll be all right. So, he was stabbed in the chest in New York City by a black woman who had a letter opener. And when I heard on the radio that this was the same man that I met on Pentecost, I cried like a child. And I realized that I had given him my word, and I would keep that word. In 1969, after I came out of high school, I came to Atlanta, Georgia, because I told him I would. I went to the SCOC, the Southern Christian Leadership Conference. He established the Southern Christian Leadership Conference in 1957 in New Orleans. In 1958, he set off on tour across 46 cities. He was 29 years of age when he did it. He was 39 when he died in Memphis. And he had not gone to all 46 of the cities. One of the places that he did go to was Selma, Alabama. In Selma, Alabama, he had the father of Voters' Rights Act and school teachers. I think you're born to and others to do marches across Emma Pettus Bridge in defiance of the governor for the state of Alabama, the Ku Klux Klan, and racist mobsters that would attack them. They call that Bloody Sunday. It was Bloody Sunday. Dr. Martin Luther King was not there when that attack came, but John Lewis was. Reverend Jose Williams was. Reverend Willie Bolton was. And a host of others, including Amelia Baldwin, a school teacher, who was beat to the ground. A young girl was protected by Reverend Jose Williams, who was beaten, got scars across his body and his head because he put his body around her to protect her. Today she goes around and she tells you the story of what took place on Bloody Sunday. Yeah. So, I'm telling you that you can become a difference in the world if you decide to do something with your life to help humanity. It's the easiest thing, an easy choice to make. So, on tomorrow, I will be in Greensboro, North Carolina, at North Carolina A&T State University, where Jesse Jackson went to school. He was a 5-year senior when I was a freshman there. And I'm hoping that he'll be there. He's very sick today, but I'm hoping he'll be there on tomorrow. They're going to honor Jesse, and they're going to honor yours truly, Nathan Knight, in Greensboro, North Carolina, because in 1960, 2 years after I met Dr. Martin Luther King, I too was a part of the civil rights protest that took place at the Woolworth stores and against the bus drivers. I'm sitting in the front of a bus today. Mm-hmm. When I was a child, we couldn't do that. We had to go to the back of the bus. We had to go to the back of the bus even if there were seats on the bus. So things have changed. It's called movement. They change it slow, but they are changing. And I want to say thank you to you and all of the people that's in this country who are benefiting from the work of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr.
I know that's right. Thank you so much.